It is 1 year from my dear friend and brother Yuvraj Singh's retirement since he hung up that sledgehammer bat, जिससे इन्होंने बहुत टीमों की पीठ और हौसले और सपने तोड़े थे. और आज हमारे साथ हैं यहाँ पर बात करने के लिए कि पिछले 1 साल में क्या खिचड़ियाँ पका रहे हैं. Yuvi, my brother, how are you?
I'm good, sister. How are you? Thanks for the Khurafati introduction.
We are both having hair situations.
मैंने तो बात मान ली अपने. Probably I can send you an hairband.
है यार मेरे पास. जिगजैग वाला. मेरे पास ये जिगजैग वाला. तो हाँ, तो एक तो बात है कि ये जो लॉकडाउन हुआ है उसमें बाल तो कटे हैं नहीं. Another thing I think which is very valid right now, क्योंकि सबकी जिंदगी में एक धक्का लग गया है. ऐसा धक्का रिटायरमेंट के बाद भी लगता है प्रोफेशनल क्रिकेटर को कि you are used to a certain hustle in life and a speed in life, और उसके बाद suddenly ओहो अरे
घर बैठे थे देर से. Yeah, I think when you are at a fast pace in life, you actually don't realize a lot of things, and suddenly you're like, what's happened here? I'm just sitting at home for 2 months, 3 months, obviously for different reasons. But I think you also realize how much family time you missed.
Yeah. Did you realize that last year in June after you officially retired? I know that was a very emotional day. It's such a long journey, 20 years, and you felt relief that day, especially.
Yeah.
What about the weeks after that?
So I had got to a stage which actually cricket was not helping me mentally. I always wanted to play cricket, but it was not helping me in a good state of mind. That, I was just dragging myself, when do I have to retire? Should I retire? Should I not retire? Should I play for another year? I miss the game sometimes, but more often I don't really miss it because I played for so many years. So yeah, I mean, basically I get a lot of messages from fans, so much love and adulation. I felt very blessed. So I felt, more than anything, that the respect that the game has given you. Yeah. And if you are at a stage in life where you're happy with that respect that you've earned for the last 20 years, I think it's the right time to move on. So I think the day I retired, I was free. And obviously it was a very emotional moment because I can't put it in words, but I felt really free after that. I was, mentally बहुत खुश. बड़े सालों से मैं सोया नहीं था. I tried to sleep really well. मतलब 1 साल निकल गया. I was so relaxed. खेलने के टाइम पे पता नहीं ऐसे कभी साल जाते थे, but it's been quite good actually. I've played some international leagues. I had a lot of fun. Played in Canada and first time playing in front of the Punjabi community, और जिस तरह की पंजाबी सुनने में आ रही थी crowd से, I think I learned more about Punjabi.
Toronto is the biggest city in Punjab, isn't it?
Yeah, it is the biggest city in Punjab, definitely. For a second, I didn't think that I was not in Punjab. It was just amazing. और उसके बाद फिर हम अबू धाबी में खेले T10. तो T10 एज हमारी स्लो हो रही है और गेम इतनी फास्ट हो रही है. तो मैंने कहा भाई ये तो फॉर्मेट बहुत ही मुश्किल है. मतलब T20 में तो आपको 8-10 बॉल मिल जाते हैं ना, 8-10 सिंगल और फिर छक्के चौके मारो. यहाँ पर तो एक डॉट बॉल हुई तो प्रेशर. You have to swing the second, third ball.
मेरे ख्याल से T10 बॉलर्स के लिए अच्छा है, क्योंकि जाने से पहले ज़हीर कह रहा था यार 12 बॉलें तो डाल ही लूंगा मैं.
ज़हीर खान ने ये तो बोल ही दिया कि वो 12 बॉल डाल लेगा, पर तेरे को इसने ये नहीं बताया कि मेरे को 10 ओवर फील्डिंग भी करनी पड़ेगी. तो वो
करी थी उसने या नहीं? करता था, खड़ा होता था फील्ड पे. खड़ा ही होता था. बस 1 ओवर अंदर जाता था. 5 ओवर फील्डिंग की है उसने पर गेम में. तो मैं 5 ओवर में फील्डिंग करूंगा और 2 ओवर चलो मैं डाल दूंगा, और बैटिंग के लिए मुझे बुलाना मत. But you were having fun bowling also. I saw you were bowling, you were having some fun. 1-2 डाइवें कराई थी. तो अब रिटायरमेंट के बाद जब बंदा डाइव मारने के लिए नीचे जाता है, तो 2-4 बंदे लगते हैं वापस ऊपर लाने के लिए.
2-4 बंदे तो पता नहीं सिस्टर, पर 2-4 मिनट जरूर लगते हैं. It's the age, brother. The mind is there, but the body is not.
The mind is writing checks that the body cannot encash.
Exactly.
But talking about, I want to just quickly talk about checks actually, right? I know that there is years you've been, writing checks, but more than that, I think you've been making an effort. It's personal. You go out there, you put your time, and that's important to you, to meet the people, to work on the ground and see के पैसा कहाँ जा रहा है, किसको जा रहा है, लोगों को benefit कर रहा है कि नहीं.
Oh, definitely. I think, the pure cause was cancer, work on cancer and, help people around it, because it's a big stigma where people actually don't know what to do. But when COVID came, you just can't sit back and say कि नहीं यार मैं सिर्फ cancer पे काम करूँगा. But this is the whole world is fighting it, so you have to win the fight. And obviously we were lucky enough to generate about 1.85 crores with our partnerships with Lifebuoy and Paytm, and we were able to donate about 10 lakh hygienic kits to the workers. We did what we could, and obviously giving 50 lakh rupees to the PM Fund, because PM Fund was probably the best thought ke, at least chalo PM Fund mein jayega to it'll go in the right places, because our country is so big. So I think that was very satisfying. But cancer, if you look at our Cancer Foundation, the other programs that we run is, we've almost screened about 1.5 lakhs of people for cancer. We have, more than 350 kids, students. We run scholarships for them who've come back from cancer and parents didn't have the money to treat them. And, we've done anti-tobacco programs where we've given the information out to more than 125,000 young kids. So, I think our foundation has taken a place where it's making a difference to people's lives. And that is what the main goal was. You've left a mark on the game. Now it's time to leave a mark on people, leave a mark on your society. And, if you look at great sportsmen, you look at Sachin Tendulkar and, Michael Jordan and like LeBron James, he's another great basketball player who has sent 1,100 children to school who could not afford school. So these are the great stories that really inspire you. So, you walk on those lines and you want to make a difference in a society where you can help others in achieving their dreams. So I'm glad that I'm able to help. It's same with COVID as well. It's a disease which can take your life. जैसे कि सुनने में आ रहा है कि दिल्ली में केसेस बढ़ रहे हैं और मुंबई में केसेस बढ़ रहे हैं. People are losing jobs and certain people are not able to find food. People are dying of hunger. So it's a bit sad, but अपनी तरफ से, you can be positive. You can send motivational messages, but you just got to keep doing and you got to keep fighting, man. That's what UWeekend is all about. And that is what I'm all about. And to never give up and, get up and do it again, India.
I understand मजबूरी है अगर लोगों को और आपको बाहर जाके काम करना है तो फिर भी precautions आप लें क्योंकि जान है तो जान है. And the one that you're saying about charity, जो भी आपका cause हो और आसपास आप देख रहे हैं कि अगर suffering है तो पैसा नहीं तो time, effort, जैसे भी हो आप अगर help कर सके to anyone who is not as privileged as you. I think that's your message, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I think आपको बड़ी चीज करने की जरूरत नहीं होती हमेशा, लेकिन आप किसी को शाबाशी दें, power of words have a lot of meaning just to motivate them. Because I have an instance where, when I came back from cancer, तो पहले मैच में जब हम वाइजैग में खेल रहे थे, obviously मैच नहीं हुआ.
मुझे हम बैठे थे स्टैंड्स में, स्टैंड नहीं बॉक्स के अंदर छाता खोल के बैठे थे हम.
So, everybody, all of you, all my close friends and my teammates were wearing the UWeekend logo. And I felt, that everybody is supporting me in this cause. And that is what you need, actually. You don't need people to write big checks for you. They just need to tell you that, हम तुम्हारे साथ हैं and we're always there for you.
Yeah, एक और बड़ा important message which I want to address. I know I've spoken to you before and you mentioned that this happens a lot to cancer patients और अब मैं COVID patients के साथ भी ये देख रहा हूँ. एक stigma around the illness. It's almost like लोग थोड़ा आपको feel कराते हैं कि आपने कोई बहुत बड़ा crime commit कर लिया हो. You've noticed that a lot with cancer patients as well, that there's a lot of stigma around it?
Yeah, definitely. People who are not aware about cancer and the stigma which carries around के, अगर किसी को cancer हुआ है तो उसके साथ शादी नहीं कर सकते या किसी को cancer हुआ उसको घर पे रहना. Same with COVID. If somebody had that disease, definitely not commit a crime. बीमारी किसी को भी हो सकती है. But what is the best you can do to help him out? I mean, should be attitude. The attitude is not pick him up or, get that disease. But if he's a poor person, probably help him with food or his treatment and, put awareness out there rather than scaring people, because itne WhatsApp pe or itna social media pe already itna scare hai. If you are healthy, you actually are making a difference to society because you're motivating others to be healthy. If they're fighting fit, it cannot touch it. So focus on that rather than focusing on, hi, मुझे हो गया तो मैं क्या करूंगा और मेरी फैमिली मेंबर को हो गया क्या करूंगा. Take the right precautions, do the right things to prevent it, and spread that positive message across. अब तेरे को देख के कोई थोड़ा बोल सकता है कि you look diabetic because you are a you're a funny guy, you're a positive guy, you're looking forward to life. Same way मुझे देख के कोई ऐसे नहीं बोल सकता कि मुझे कैंसर हुआ है.
Yeah.
Because I've turned it around and made my strength and I've inspired a lot of people. लोगों ने मुझे, एक अंकल ने मुझे बोला कि बेटा मैंने तो होप छोड़ दी थी, बट तुम्हारी स्टोरी देख के अब मैंने भी आके ट्रीटमेंट कराया और मेरे बाल चले गए. मैं कहा अंकल देखो आपके ऐसे बाल आएंगे कि जिंदगी में ऐसे आपको कभी लगे नहीं था कि आपके बाल चले गए. So he was an old person. I went to an army hospital where a lot of army jawans have been diagnosed of cancer. Like एक तो they fight for the country, ऊपर से they've been diagnosed with cancer. तो हमारी स्ट्रगल तो एक है, उनकी डबल स्ट्रगल है. So you just like lucky that you have everything in life, but look at the other side. Some people are really struggling out there, but all they need is motivation. I feel words have a lot of power and we need to be positive with our words.
तो ये तो हो गई सीरियस बात, ठीक है
जी.
इससे भी सीरियस बात कि आशीष नेहरा के लिए क्वारंटीन सेंटर हम कहाँ खोलेंगे?
आशीष नेहरा के लिए क्वारंटीन सेंटर आप कहीं नहीं खोल सकते, बिकॉज़ आप जहां भी क्वारंटीन सेंटर खोलेंगे वो वहां से भाग जाएगा.
पर खोलना पड़ेगा शायद हमको, उसके लिए नहीं तो लोगों के लिए आसपास, क्योंकि मुझे लगता है कि अब वो लोगों की सैनिटी के लिए खतरा बन गया है रिटायरमेंट.
Actually, lucky for him, he's in Goa. I don't know if he was stuck in Delhi, Mumbai or any other city. छलांग मार देता वो बालकनी से.
फट नहीं लगता, फट जाता वो. ऊपर से ये करके ठा.
I think we've gone completely off track.
भाई हमने कहा था ना कि सीरियस बातें हो गई, अब सब और सीरियस बातें करेंगे. ये सबसे ज्यादा सीरियस बात है, अफेक्टिंग द फ्यूचर ऑफ द नेशन.
लेकिन सिस्टर, लोगों को यही बोलना है, हिम्मत मत हारो. Get up, do it again. Don't give up the fight, because eventually things will come back. I always believe that when you hit rock bottom, the only way is to come up. And I feel the country will definitely come back to its best. And I just feel people need to be strong, have that belief, and be patient, and understand that in time things will heal.
Okay, so I think we can round it up by saying that your message, get up and do it again. इसका जीता जागता अगर आपको उदाहरण चाहिए तो युवराज सिंह से दूर देखने की जरूरत नहीं है आपको. आई थिंक यू बीन ये देखिए, ढोले दिल मेरा ढोले. So you can't have a bigger example than you. You've done it in person. So I think your journey that side of people is extremely inspirational. So I want to thank you on behalf of all the people that you're helping personally with you and your foundation. And I want to thank you on behalf of all your fans who you're inspiring by doing this. So thank you so much.
Thank you for helping me put across the message, sister.